Hi, I'm Dani. I am the founder and creative director of Pawfect Love, which was established in 2015 and was formerly known as Heartbeat Handicrafts. So it started as a creative outlet as I was in a fairly high pressure role in rural South Australia as an occupational therapist working in mental health at the time. So it was a creative way, and naturally people started asking if I was selling what I was making, which was originally actually candles and items of polymer clay jewellery. So it grew from there. I started doing some markets. We moved to Queensland, and at this stage things started to take off organically, and I was spending my weekends and after work madly creating orders and getting them off. So at that point I decided I need to take things a bit more seriously here. My husband then got a job in rural Victoria, and we moved down, and at that point I went, you know what, let's pull back on occupational therapy and go let's dive deep on the creative venture that I had created. So from there things were growing, set up my own website, and then we started our family, had our first son in 2019, and it worked in really nicely that I could work from home from there. And then COVID hit, and my husband managed to get a job back in South Australia, so we moved to Adelaide in 2021. And then I fell pregnant with my twins. So the family grew from 3 to 5 very quickly, and at the same time the business continued to grow. And not long after that, I decided I really need to rebrand and rename the business for the direction that it had then really niched down to, which was a way of involving pets in weddings, even if they couldn't be in attendance. So weddings really became my focus from there, and mainly custom pet creations. So that's when I rebranded to Pawfect Love, and it's just been upwards and onwards from there. And the market internationally is growing, with quite a few sales each week to North America, and also UK and Europe, as well as a really strong customer base in all over Australia. I love that I can help couples all over the world with a way to have their pets honoured and cherished at one of the biggest life moments that they have, especially when the pets have been such a big part of their life story, or their love story, and their life story, that it's a really sweet and meaningful and everlasting tribute and keepsake for them. So I love what I do, and I hope that it continues to bring joy to so many people all over the world.